What's the deal?
Shopify has everything you need to grow your retail
What's
business,
the
like fast
deal,
consumer
you
checkout, reliable
two?
couriers, and one.
What's really going on in the lottery world, man? Let me know what's up. It's January the 7th, man. January the 7th. So yeah, first things first. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button, man. Trying to grow this channel out, and we cannot do it without you. Hit the subscribe button one time. And while you over there, go ahead and hit the like button too. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you do not have an online betting account so that you can play lottery and other things in all states, the link is in the description. BetAnySports, man. That's the place. Where else you gonna go and get 9-1? Not the state lottery, I can tell you that. So yeah, couple of announcements. So we got Cali. I called out 72X. They got 217. Tri-States. I called out 20X. They got 208. Illinois. I called out 20X. They got 720. Kentucky. I called out 363. They got 633. Idaho. I called out 88X. They got 889. New Jersey. I called out 20X. They got 290. Ohio. I called out 60X and 65X. They got 650. Tennessee. I called out 72X. They got 727. Pennsylvania. I called out 71X. They got 741. South Carolina. I called out 51X. They got 315. And yeah, that's it for the announcements. And with that being said, did DC last night, so guess I'm gonna jump into guess I can do Florida. Let me see. Did Florida last? Nope. Let me see. Yeah, it's close. So I guess I think I did Illinois, Tennessee. Maybe we could do Tennessee. Let's see. Cali, Tri-State, Illinois, Puerto Rico, Arkansas, Jersey. Okay, we did Tennessee on the 26th, so we ain't gonna do that. All right. I guess Colorado. Guess that'll do. It's been a month. It's been a month for Colorado. All right, so we could jump into that. It don't matter. You can do this all over the whole country, man. And anywhere else you can play. You can do the same stuff. Now check this out. Like the title say, man, you might as well flip a quarter, man, heads or tails, man. If you not digging in and doing research like this before you play your numbers, you might as well be flipping a quarter. Like, seriously, man, it's crazy. You might as well write some random numbers down on a piece of paper and flip a quarter and choose whether or not you're going to play that number. That's what you might as well do, man. If you not going to take a minute and research the number that you planning on playing. Like, why wouldn't you? Like, let me show y'all something. Hold up. Example. Let me show you like how I caught this number today. See, y'all know I always be looking at the dates, right? I always show y'all, you know, the historical data. So, just like this right here, this was too easy, man. I keep telling y'all history like to repeat itself. So look, caught this number today, right? Now, when we look at the history, you know I always say like a 1 week window, like based off of the date. Now you see, it got a January the 6th history date, right? So boom, I say, now I peeped this out yesterday. So of course I played it yesterday, right? But that's not the kicker. So look, you got January the 10th. That's in the same 1 week window, right? Now watch this though. This where it gets saucy. See? Look, January the 4th. That's in the same 1 week window from today, right? Watch this though. Check game. See, when you see stuff like this, you know. See that? January the 7th, right? Again, I keep telling y'all, history repeats itself, man. It love to. So, again, this is how I caught this today. Just doing some research. You know what I'm saying? It's too simple, man. It's too simple. But anyway, back to what I was doing. Colorado. All right, let me do the pairs. Let y'all know what pairs Colorado need, so I can get it on with these numbers. All right, so all right, so they need they need a 23x. They need a 11x. They need a 33x. They need a 41x. They need a 50x. They need a 30. They need a 30x. They need a 88x. They need 77x. They need a 35x.
Handles the driving. Pack at your pace, store your things until you're ready, then we deliver to
They need a 47x. They need a 78x. They need a 44x. They need an 84x. They need a 99x. They need a 49x. They need a 69X. They need a 52. Oh no, they just got that today. 52. Okay. So this right here, this one of those numbers that I be telling y'all about right here. 608. See? When you see this, expect to see one of these numbers return. 60 or the 80. That's one of those numbers. Check that out. So 60X, 80X. One of them will return. Alright, so let's count back. So January, we go right here. That's 4 weeks. Today is Sunday. Alright. So based off of these pairs that we looking for, so I'm gonna do, I see they got 112. I'm gonna do 112. We don't do that because we need the 11X, and they also needed they needed a 77X. So I'm gonna do that 477. 477. So this is how you come up with it right here. So we gonna use those numbers, throw them in the relative book right quick, and we gonna come up with the next numbers for this state. If y'all got a certain state y'all trying to look at, now is the time for you to drop it in the comments. We going over Colorado right now. Okay, so 112. Let's see. So 958 85 76 27. Nope. Next number is 130 13. Yeah, 30. I said they needed a 30X. So there you go. 301. 325. I said they needed a 35. A 35X. There you go. 325. Next number is, let's see, 618, 68, nope. 319, 39, 19, nope. 665, 65, 56, nope. 011, 011. I said they needed 11X. 011. 98, 98, nope. 78, 987. I said they needed a 78. 978. All right, 821, 28, nope. 33. Yeah, I say they need a 33X, 338. 395, 367, 1373, 604, 64, 218. Nope. 660. I said they needed a 60X. 660. 995. I said they needed a 99. 995. 84. Yep. I said they needed an 84X. 847. 675. 57. Nope. Next number. Okay. 338. I already got that. 495. I think we got that too. No, we don't. Okay, so 495. 495. Okay, next. 599. That's another 99X. 599. 41. Yeah, 41. 415. 601. That's a 60X. 821. 211. 246 772 772. That's a 77X. 772. 736 73. 431. Yeah, 431. I said they needed a 41X. 431. Alright, 736 480 480. I said they need 80X. 480. Plus they need an 84X. So that's two for the price of one. 487. That's another 48X. 487. Alright, 365. Yeah, that's a 35X. 365. 489. Yup. 489. 949. 949. Okay. 659. 65. No. Oh, yeah, nope. I said they needed a 69. 659. All right. And 580. 580. Yeah. I said they needed an 80X. 580. 580. 85. All right. So that's it for those. And the other number was 477. See what we come up with right quick. 328 514 5. I think we are. Oh yeah, we already got that. 514 359 95 450 45. Yeah, 50X right there. 450. Next number. Let's see. 468 86. 40. Yeah, 48. Yeah, 486. 411. That's 11X and a 41. 411. 259 535. 735 821. What was that? 801. 801.
I'm here for your annual eye exam. Because
Let's see. 260. That's a 60X and 650. We need a 50X and a 60X.
Exactly. I'll take them.
650 and 260. Let's see. Where you at? 900. 5 8. Did I say? 15. Nope. Okay. 916. All right. This the last. Okay. So that's it on them. All right. So now, just hit that search bar. This is your number one tool when playing the lottery, man. This right here. This search right here is the number one tool you need in your arsenal. It allows you to filter out the BS. 0 1 1 789 338 660 995 478 459 599. All right, so what I do is go to 90-day history and then filter these boys out. So whatever failed within 90 days, we gonna get rid of that. We don't need that. We ain't looking for that. We looking for overdue stuff that haven't failed in over 90 days. So 495, get rid of that. 487, get rid of that. 325, out of there. 789, out of there. Okay, so now we're gonna clear that and put the rest of the numbers in. So 145, 601, 772, 134, 480, 365, 994, 569, 580, 450. All right, let's get rid of these. 314, 504, 965, 563, and 994. Get rid of those. See, I told you, this is how you filter through the BS. Okay, clear that. 450. Okay, so 468, 114, 180, 560, 260. All right, get rid of those. 108, 411, 260. All right, so we got a couple numbers to work with. So now let's just check the January history on that. Let's see what we gonna do. All right, so 0, 1, 1. We do all available. Switch it to all available now. All right, last seen in September. So the furthest out on this number is 101. 101. You got January the 12th, January the 2nd, so that's all you got for January history for that number. All right. Okay. Next number is this. All right, so furthest out on this number is 130, 103. So 310. 310. Last seen in 2018. 310. That's the furthest out for this number. And January history, you got January the 31st. And you got January the 26th. So both of those late January history. Very possible. It's very possible for late January. All right. The next number is 338. All right. Last seen in July. And the furthest out on this number is 383. Last seen in 2021. 383. January history, you got January 27th. And that's all the January history you got. Oh, you got January 26th. So yeah. So around one of those dates, you need to be trying to play that number if it didn't already fall. 660. Let's see. All right, last seen in May. And the furthest out on this number is 066. Last seen in 2015. 066. When you play that number, that's the way you need to play it. You understand? And it does not have any January history whatsoever. But you know, we'll check the relatives to see if it make more sense, because it's very possible. Just because it don't have January history don't mean a lot of relatives of it didn't fall, and that means it's time for it to fall. All right, so 959 is the furthest out for this number, and it was last seen in 2014. 959. That's the way you want to play that. I mean, it's a three-way number, so you need to play it all ways, but 959 is the furthest out. 2014. There's no January history for this number, but once again, once we check the relatives, that may make it make more sense. Let's see, the next number is 748. So furthest out on this number is 478, 47, 874, 847. So 487. 487 is the furthest out for this number. You got January the 24th history, and January the 16th. So 2 history dates for January. Obviously, Colorado does not have a lot of history because maybe they lottery not that old. So, you know, we only can go off of what we can go off of. Okay, so the next number is 145. Let's check it out. All right, so furthest out on this number, it was last seen in May, and the furthest out is 145. So it looks like 154. Last seen in 2021. 154. Last time it fell that way was in July of 21. So you got January history. You got January 28th, January 21st. January the 20th, January the 13th. So far, this number has the most January history out of the numbers that we researched so far, with a whopping 4 history dates in January. Okay, 061. Next number. All right, so this number was last seen in June, and the furthest out on this number is 6. So looks like 016 is the furthest out for this number, and it was last seen that way in 2018. 2018. The last time it fell 016 was in 2018. So as far as January history, you got January the 21st, January the 9th. That's a couple days from now. You might want to be on the lookout. You got January the 10th. So that's around that same 7-day window. See what I'm saying? So you might want to be on the lookout for that. Might want to be on the lookout for that starting like tomorrow. You in that 1 week window. Okay. Next number is okay. This number was last seen in April. And the furthest out on this number is 084. 084. January, let me see. January the 28th. January the 11th. That's a couple days from now. January the 23rd. And that's it for the January history. Again, Colorado does not have an extensive amount of history for any of the numbers. I guess they lottery just ain't that old. So let's make history. All right, 085, 058, 580. So 805 is the furthest out. 805, last seen in 2019. 805. Furthest out. Alright, and so you got, as far as history goes, you got January the 18th. Let's see what else. You got January the 30th, January the 31st, January the 20th. So yeah, I think this one just passed up 145 or 154. As far as January history dates go, this one has the most so far. Let's see, the next number is, got one more number after this. 468, 486, 684. So 648 is the furthest out for this number. Last seen in 2019. 648. So as far as January history, you got January the 8th, which is tomorrow. Don't be surprised. This number pop out on you tomorrow. Do not be surprised if you see this number pop out on you tomorrow. Please understand me when I tell you this. Don't be surprised. So you got January the 25th and January the 23rd. So yeah, most definitely you want to put this number in and play it for tomorrow. We already established that it's over 90 days out. It is 84 pair, which I said they needed an 84 pair. And yeah, so we still haven't checked the relatives. So just based off of those factors alone, with it having a history date of tomorrow, then it might be a green light on that one. Might be a green light, player. Okay, 056. Alright, this the last number that we got to do the research on. Alright, last seen in August. And as far as furthest out goes, this number was, I think, 605 is the furthest out. No, it is not. Yes, it is. No, it is not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm getting brain freeze right now. Okay, 605. Furthest out for this number. Alright. So January history. You got January the 29th, January the 6th. That's in this 1 week window from today. January the 30th. So yeah, that's it on the history for these numbers. And now we can check the relative report. All right, so you got let's see. All right, so 632089. Let's see, 369, 332, 332 right there. Fell a couple of days ago. There go your relative right there, 332. All right, next number. Moving right along. Right on schedule. Let's go. All right, 717674. Next, 932. Next, 443. 177. 553. 380.
GoDaddy is a partner that
We
always
gotta
puts
switch
you
this.
first.
301.
Start today at GoDaddy.com.
Let's see. Okay, 456. 393. Let's see. 396. 145. We know that ain't up there because that's one of the numbers that we're researching. But again, you know that that's a relative to the 301. So you already know if you see 145 fall, you know for sure you need to be playing 301. See what I'm saying? That's how that works, man. 362. Oh, right there, 362. 362 right there. That just failed, so boom. There go your relative, your bridge number. Let's go. Next number is 383. 675430. 675430. 217. 217. 444-246. 246. 866-401. 248. 266. See, 302 and 256. 302. 348 and 308. 348 right there. There go your relative, 348. So again, you know to be on the lookout. You see that 348 fail, you know to be on the lookout for that 383. See what I'm saying? Okay, next number. Okay, 513, 927, 066, 246, 659, 659, 344, 442, 344, 442, 580 and 244, 418, 993, where you had in that relative? Let's see. 200, 100, 246, 994, 211, 211. There you go. 121. There you go. There go your relative right there. 121. Boom. Again. Like, come on, man. 9, 5, 9. Let's see. 219, 438, 438 right there. So the 438, that was the relative to another number that we just found too. So you already know. You see one, you make sure you play the other. Okay, 487. Let's see. Okay, 315. Damn, they out there shooting like crazy, man. The hell? 289.
Shopify has everything you need to grow your retail business, like fast and secure checkout, reliable card readers, and
oh, they shooting back. This is crazy. 779. But the show must go on. 480. 121. That's a relative to that other number we just found too. See? 121. So you already know they run together. So you see one, make sure you play the other. It's easy money. All right, 154. We already said that was a relative to one of the other numbers that failed. So, it was the 301. Remember? There you go, right there. So 301. So yeah, 389. That just failed today. That's a relative. 154, 389. So you already know. You see that 154 or you see that 301. You played one or the other. You know what I mean? Easy. Don't overcomplicate this lottery stuff. It ain't that serious. But it's better than flipping a quarter. Man, they shooting some more. This is bonkers. Come on, man. It's crazy, man. 337, 835. 877, 349. Let's see, 250. 250. 650. Okay, 901. Let's see, 363. 649, 929, 649, 061. Okay, 422, 359, 359. Right there just fell. There go your relative, 359. All right, let's go. Next number, 084. Run through these last couple ones. All right, 365, 992, 612, 976, 715. Right there. There go your relatives, 517, and it fell twice. 517 fell twice. There go your relative, 084. Be on the lookout. Okay.
What's that thing over there?
The next number is.
You're telling me my sister stopped scooping that little box of hers.
The next number is 805. So let's see. 249. 789. 218. 440. 227, 350, 616, 890, okay, you gotta switch this around, 850. Try to find that relative, 088, 614, 614, right there. There go your relative. Moving on to the next number. Let's go. Got two numbers to go. 648. All right, 294. 360. 677. 147. There you go. There go your relative. 147. Let's go. Let's go. 605. All right, this is the last one. Let's see. 349. Boom. 174 again. There go your relative. 174. Like I said, if you see the other number, which is 648, if you see that, make sure you go hard on the 605 because you know that that's a relative to that number. See what I'm saying? It's too easy, man. And and it's also a relative to the 160 as well, which is another. So you know all these numbers are gonna come one after the other. You know, maybe not like the very next day, but like within, whatever time frame. When you see one, start playing the other. If one fall, start playing the other. It's real simple, man. But anyway, we came on here, found y'all a couple of hits, and yeah, man, it's been real hanging out with y'all. I hope that y'all got some value out of this. And if you did, I hope you share it with your friends and family. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. And we out, man.